right now. This is called the Mezzanine. So this little balcony, they can store about 100 extra shells. The problem is the elevators we just saw, they're not down there. They're only up above us. They wouldn't be coming down right about here. So to get these shells that are stored down here up to the shell deck, so we can actually load them in that hoist to get them into the guns, we have to basically put a hoist or a clamp around the shells. We have this big track system up here. So right above us here, there's a hatch that's going to open. There was another one over by the stairs we just came down. So they would open that hatch, and then they played like the claw game at the arcade. The claw comes down, it grabs the shell, picks it up, you can store it up there. So this is just to replenish your stock after you fired a lot of stuff up there. They wouldn't be using these during the middle of battle. But you can still see the imprints of the shells on the deck and how heavy they were. Like all these little circles. So again, these things are about the weight of the Volkswagen. They leave their mark if they sit there too long. Wow. But normally, to get in here, I mentioned that door was cut for the museum. The normal way to actually get to where we just were, if you're a sailor and it's general quarters, you got to get there quick. You have to climb down a vertical ladder on the outside of this big ring. So you're either going to come down the one that's on the other side there, or the one that's on the other side of the bulkhead over there. You climb down about 50 feet from the main deck, if you're on the main deck. You come in the door at the bottom of the turret. You've now passed underneath this armored ring, and then you have to climb up this fun ladder in the middle of the room. So it's about a 20-foot ladder or so, very tiny hatch at the top, and you have to get up there in a hurry and scramble through that little hatch. Not great for tour groups, so instead we decided to have a big door up there.
Yeah.
So we're not going to have to climb this today, but that would be the real way to get up to the shell deck. Again, these are not original, so these are some nice stairs.